family? Welcome back to another video, man. No reaction today. We're gonna be talking about something different. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos where I just really sit down and talk to y'all, just me and you. And I know a lot of y'all that watch me are looking for dating advice, and that is something that I've been big on this channel. And you know, the reason I've been so big on it is because as men, I believe as young men, so much of what we do is honestly rooted in the pursuit of woman. And you might be thinking to yourself, Berto, what, like, nah, I'm just focused on myself, man. I'm not thinking about girls right now, bro. And it's like, all right, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. The reason why you want to make more money is because you want to be more appealing to women. The reason why you want to up your physique is because you want to be more appealing to women. The reason why you want to up your confidence is so you can be more appealing to women. So when it all comes down to, at the end of the day, you want to get some play. You dig? It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's okay, because there is truth to you building yourself up for your own confidence, for your own mental health, for your own sanity. But deep down, within our primal instinct, we want to fuck, reproduce, and become the man that we always knew that we were meant to be. So today we're just gonna have a real sit down and talk, because you know I had a little bit of I don't want to say a realization. I don't want to say a realization. I don't want to come off like red pill or like toxic masculinity or anything like that, right? But I feel like this is something that all of you need to hear. A lot of you guys are scared of women. You guys are scared to approach women. You guys are scared to be the man that you want to be, because there's some doubt within you that is like, I can't get her. She's too much, or she's too bad. She's too, or she already gets a lot of male validation. What is little old me? It's like, no, fuck that. I'm here to tell you today that the best thing you can do for yourself as a man when it comes to women is do whatever the fuck you want. You know, we can get into the nitty gritty of how you should approach. We can get into the nitty gritty of, self-improvement and, being fly and it's like, all that's cool. All that are enhancements to your situation as a man. But one thing that you need to start living your fucking life is in a way where you do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. If you want to do something, you just do it, period. Because that confidence, that energy, that self-empowerment is the type of energy that everyone's going to feel in the room, period. And if you continue to live this life and continue to walk through these rooms like, I'm that nigga, I can do anything, I can obtain everything, this world is literally mine for the taking, there's literally nothing that you can't do. There's literally no girl you can't fuck. Period. Period. There's literally no amount of money that you can't make. Stop thinking. Stop overthinking, bro. That's what's holding you back in every aspect of your life. Grow a pair of fucking balls and say, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not in the mood to talk to you. I'm not in the mood to hang out with you. Do you know what that does? When you say no and stick up for yourself and be like, nah, I'm moving exactly how I want to, period. You know how much fucking self-respect you're going to grow for yourself? Do you know how much respect you're going to get from other people? It's like, damn. This motherfucker, he told me no. You'll probably, if we put it back on women, you'll probably be the only nigga that has rejected a pair of cheeks in her fucking life. Just imagine that. Imagine talking to like the most attractive girl that you've ever had, period, and her being like, oh, I can't wait to see you today, or I want to see you again, and, I'm having such a great time with us dating, blah, 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 and you're like, nah, I can't today. I'm busy with work, but I'll let you know. Matter of fact, Friday. But it's Tuesday. I have to wait a whole week to see you. Yeah, you have to wait a whole week to see me. I'll see you on Friday. Be ready at like 6, 7 p.m., period. And then you like barely talk to her for like the rest of the week because you're actually busy. You don't give a fuck. Do you know how like crazy that's gonna drive a woman? Like she's gonna be like, whoa, wait. Like she'll probably be a little bit mad at first. She'll probably literally be like, yo, fuck this guy. Who does he think he is? What the fuck? But I guarantee you she's gonna show up that Friday though. I'm telling you, bro. And you know, not to just put this on women, but it's just like it's such a great example of the guys that aren't afraid to approach women, the guys that are able to just literally have a pair of balls and be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing whatever I want in my life every day. Not only are those guys good with women, they're very successful, bro. Those are the guys that wake up early, get to it. I got work to do. I have priorities. I'm on the go. I'm on the run. I can't be wasting time with distractions. That's the same mentality. And you know, I feel like even part of why I feel like I needed to make this video, especially in the way that I'm going about it, is because a lot of my older content, especially when it comes to like dating advice, I feel like I've told you guys the truth. I've told you guys what you need to hear, but I've also told you guys like the watered down nice version of like how to maneuver. Almost like one of my most popular videos back from like when I was doing more animations is how to stop being a nice guy. And I feel like I broke it down pretty well. Like it's a great video if you're kind of feel like you're struggling with like the nice guy syndrome. Go watch that video. It's a great video. But if you want to save yourself the trouble and just hear from the horse right now, I still kind of like patted you on the back a little bit and kind of made it feel as if, oh, it's still okay to be like a good guy. Like I'm not by no means saying that you should be a degenerate. Nobody likes an asshole. But sometimes you need to be a little bit of an asshole, bro. Sometimes you literally need to like look people in their face and be like, fuck you. Maybe not literally. Those are fighting words. You look me in my face and say fuck you. I'm liable to like what the fuck you? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm liable to hit you with one of those. But that's the energy though, bro. That's the energy. It's like especially in today's age, we live in an age where like everybody's a pussy, bro. Everybody is like so fragile. Their feelings get hurt so fucking fast. Everybody's so sensitive. And because of that, a lot of you guys know that you can kind of just feel it. By default, everyone's also like cowered into like this like ball of like emotions, just like, oh, I have to be very soft spoken. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. It's like, bro, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, you don't have to be an asshole and be a degenerate, but like, yo, fuck what people think. Fuck if somebody thinks you're a little bit mean. Fuck if somebody thinks you're a little bit corny. Who gives a fuck? Do what you want. Because those are the only people in this world that get respect. Those are the only people in this world that win. Maybe this is a bad analogy, but you think these corporations that are profiting and making millions and billions of dollars, that are doing terrible things in every industry, the food industry, the fucking clothes industry, everything, every fucking industry imaginable to man, they don't give a fuck about you, me, the next person. They're going to step on you like a fucking ant and take all your money. Those are the winners in life. Now, I'm not saying that that's the type of person that you want to be, but realize the patterns. If you are struggling with being the nice guy, if you are struggling with being like this ant of a person, everybody's always walking all over you. If you're struggling, cowering in the corner, looking at the girl that oh, she's cute and I want to talk to her, but fuck, I don't want to be weird. Or what if I get rejected? It's like, bro, grow a pair of balls and stop giving a fuck. Stop simping for that girl. Stop texting. Like, bro, just don't even text her. Hit her up when you want to. Period. Who cares if it hurts her feelings? Good. That's what's gonna drive her insane. Oh shit, this nigga doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't. I'm locked in. But I had a great time with you, and I can't wait to see you again. What do you think she's gonna do? Yeah, she's gonna talk shit to you about her friends. But I bet she's pulling back up. You know, I feel like I feel like that's something I still struggle with to this day because it's a fine line of like not becoming a bad, not becoming getting lost in the sauce. I think that's the best way to put it. Not getting lost in the sauce. Being so aligned with my purpose that I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. But then also like, damn, I don't want to be like mean, you know? But over and over again in my life, over and over again when I analyze, and it's not just in my life, but I think it's the best example to use without like pointing at somebody specifically. But I think this is just universal across the board. Every version of myself that put myself first to the fullest, like the most selfish version of myself, that is the version of myself that makes other people better. That is the version of myself that's better with women. That's the version of myself that has better relationships. People respect me more. That's the version of myself where I feel the most confident. That's the version of myself where, you know, people reach out to me genuinely wanting my feedback. And like I said, making their life better. That's the selfish version of me not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. That's the version of me that hurts people's feelings. And then on the opposite end, every version of myself where I'm overthinking and overly trying to be considerate or like kind of bending my life to fit somebody else's mold. Every version of me in that world always gets taken advantage of, always feels like I got left hanging, always feels like the communication's off. I don't know what's going on. I'm having anxiety about what other people got going on. Always feeling like there's something outside of myself that is not within my control, whether it's fucking YouTube videos flopping or, you know, um, maybe some insecurities with like a woman or something. Like whatever it is. Or maybe me feeling like, damn, like am I moving the right way? Did I do the right type of video? Like, oh, maybe this thumbnail is not as good. Like whatever it is, just insecure, fear. And it's like people can just smell that. It's like the universe can just smell it. You're in a frequency where it's like you are uncertain, you're desperate, and then boom, you get fucked in the face. And we're human. Some days are gonna be better than others. I think no matter what, there's gonna be moments where it's just like, damn, I'm down bad right now. You know, that's a human thing. But every day when you wake up, remind yourself, this is your world, brother. You are the main character in your world, and don't let nobody tell you different. Don't make nobody, I don't care who the fuck it is. You're a good person. You know right from wrong. You know what's going too far and what isn't. So live your life based on your own standards. Live your life based off of what you believe is the right thing. And if you're wrong, you'll learn your lesson. God will make sure of that. If you're wrong about something, God will make sure of that, and you'll have time to reflect. But stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. That's the best. That is the best dating advice I think you'll ever hear. Stop being a fucking bitch. Do what you want. Don't overthink it. I got y'all. Love y'all so much. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? Make sure you guys tap into the Berto 2 channel. The link to that will be in the description. We're trying to get to 26,000 subscribers. As soon as we hit that, I'll start posting over there again. You know, I'm on that grind, man. You know, we're gonna have some more uploads today, but 7:43 in the morning, feeling motivated. I was like, fuck it, let me give y'all this yap. Let me give y'all some yap. It's been a minute since we had some yaps. Where you at, family? I love y'all so much.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.